Welcome back to another Overlord 2 review. Today is episode 8. I'm Justin,
What is up? I'm Logan.
and together we're Couch Talk. As always, we are anime viewers only, no source material. We're going to discuss the episode and give our scores at the end. You ready?
I'm ready.
So basically, the beginning of this episode, we're just, hey, Brain and Sebas are both kind of just wandering the town, basically setting up like, hey, they're going to meet at some point. And we see Climb, he's going to go meet with Blue Rose members, the other two. Gargaron and
The very big
Lady Evil Eye. Wow, that's not a suspicious name whatsoever.
Lady Evil Eye. Yes, she sounds
And
good.
yeah. And of course Climb kindly declines to lose his virginity to Gargaron. I do not blame him.
I feel like she would kill him. She's like, oh yes, time to make the babies.
What the fuck is that axe?
I don't know.
Anyway, he has conversation. Basically, the focus around this is this Climb wanting to get stronger, essentially throughout this episode. He
They
wants to
tell
talk.
him he has no talent. That seems to be the theme. You ain't got talent. And you know,
Strolop says he has no talent. Lady Evil Eye says he just has no talent. Like, I can see it for magic, because magic's like a different thing from being like a warrior.
right.
They're two different paths. That's why she tells him to at least gain knowledge of magic so he can see what type of magic his opponents will use and adapt to it. Which I feel like is some good advice. Can't use magic, might as well study it so you know how to defend yourself against it.
That's a good point. I just like how she's like, you don't have talent. There's others more talented. Give up. Just give up.
Hey, and then she's like, hey, I'm not saying completely give up. There's still hope for
I'm
you.
just heavily implying that you're
Like,
not good.
that's true. And like, she even says, like, mentions about the 13 heroes and how they weren't all human, and basically non-humans have the advantage always, for the most part. And of course, Iron School gets his name, old gown, not Ghoul, what the fuck? Yeah, gets his name thrown out there as Moan. Obviously his feats are being spread around, which is what his intentional goal was, as the
Right.
Black Knight, was to have his feet spread around. So it's good to know that everyone's basically looking up to him as being this incredible warrior.
He's becoming this legend.
I like Gargaron's like, 1,000 zombies, I could do that, but a basilisk? Hell no! I ain't fighting no basilisk.
Man.
This is where it starts to get a little interesting. Everyone meets each other in the towns with some boy getting his ass beat in the road. Like,
For bumping into someone. Everyone's
yes,
just gotta when in anime when you're an asshole, you are an extreme asshole. There's no just a bit. You are the extremist at, oh, you bumped into me, kid? I'm literally gonna beat you. It's like
to death. They probably would have killed him. But of course, Sebas, being the good guy he is, well, Climb would have helped him too.
yeah.
He just got there late, and I think, yeah, Brain was just gonna leave. He was like, yeah, who cares? Like, I ain't gonna deal with any of this. But he saw Sebas moving like all fancy, and he was like,
Whoosh,
oh.
whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
Of course. And then Climb shows up, sees him, just one hit knock out the guy. I like how all the others just instantly ran. Like,
Hey,
oh, he punches really fast. I'm out of here.
I'd be out. If someone punched so fast you could barely see it, I'd be like, nope. Nope,
And
nope,
he
nope.
got launched. I'd be like, I ain't getting launched as well. I'm out of here. And you know, when you see someone's really strong, that's who you want lessons from.
Of course. Climb wanting to get stronger. He's like, please, mysterious butler, give me.
He's like, I'm just an old man. It's like, what the fuck are you saying, man? You just crushed those guys. Yeah, like, I do like how Sebas actually kind of like helps him out a little bit with like showing him the fear of death and to get past it. It's
Right.
like, holy shit.
Well, it was a good lesson. He can't like. He obviously doesn't have time to actually train him.
Yes, exactly.
So he's like, okay, what
He's-
every warrior needs is to overcome the fear of death. So I'm gonna scare the fuck out of you.
And he instantly just picks up like the mentor role, like throughout this, and of course, Brain steps out. He's like, "Oh man, I can't believe you were able to stand up to him. Like, I saw a vampire and I ran."
Yeah, I was
Obviously, he
saying
didn't say that,
last time we saw Brain, he shit his pants in the face of death.
but again, he's a little more talented than Climb, at least, as Sebas had to let Climb know he has no talent.
Climb, man, I feel bad. Everyone he meets is like, damn, you have no talent. It's like, come on.
Please, man. I know. I'm just out here trying to get stronger. I need to protect.
He needs to protect his
princess.
lady.
Yeah, exactly. Which is what he needs to do. And it's like when the assassins show up, just Sebas still just goes into the mentor role. He's like talking to him, like giving him tips as he's fighting. Hits the guy with the pebble to reset the match. Like he's like, "You got this."
He's
like,
he's definitely the nicest of the Guardians or Nazareth people.
obviously,
At least towards
that
humans.
has a lot to do with Lord Touch Me. Lord Touch Me was probably the nicest of
He
the
probably
Guardians.
he's
if I were
probably
to guess.
always helped out. He's probably like, hey, you gonna be on later? Let's play together.
It's like- he's the guy in RuneScape that helps you through all the quests, and killing the cows.
I did like how I don't know, maybe do you think there'll be any sort of connection between like Sebas, Climb, and Stronov that somehow gets linked back to Ainz?
Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised if he does end up running into Stronov, but I feel like it's gonna be mostly the focus between these three: Brain, Climb, and
Right.
Sebas. At least the way it's shown. I do also want how I like in this episode. They develop both Brains and Climb together, like in one episode, instead of giving like each an individual character. But like Brains at least starts coming out as like a little bit of a likable character in this.
Yeah, he actually
And-
feels like he has something there. Because
Yeah,
for the longest time, I'm like, he's just some dude who I've seen run away. That's it.
And of course, like they're both just all right. Let's get stronger. Let's do this. It does open up to like Sebas could clearly do everything on his own.
Right. He
But he's
was
gonna-
even
I
like,
feel like it's just gonna give him like mentor opportunities, basically.
right. Sebas was even like, oh, I'm gonna go deal with whoever's behind this, and they're like, but let us help.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
like, oh,
Like,
I guess.
he's like, I think Brain has a chance, but you Climb. It's gonna be really dangerous for you.
Right.
Poor Climb.
Poor Climb. But I mean, that's where it left off. Basically, they're about to go into that building where
You know,
the
deal with
woman
the-
got thrown out. They're about to whoop some ass. They're about to lay the beat down.
Yeah, the 8 fingers, man. They are not gonna last very long with these guys going after them. And of course, Blue Rose is on their mission to also go in and deal some damage.
Right.
There's definitely a huge connection here, which I think is gonna be very good for Sebas because he's gonna be able to get in with the kingdom basically this way. I feel like, especially
Right.
the Climb, it'll get him a connection to the princess, which is kind of like in the first season. His job was like to basically get to know the government and everything and like learn about them and get in there. Like this actually is gonna get him in
That's a
that
good
is-
point.
if Solution doesn't.
I'm very
mess him
surprised
up.
we saw nothing of Solution and what happened at the end of last episode, which kind of bugs me a bit. I hate when they do that. I hate when they bring up a conflict and then delay it a whole episode. It's like, okay, I guess I'll wait. But yeah, that is
That is-
actually it. And there wasn't
that
a
is
ton that went on. It was pretty much Sebas mentoring Brain and Climb would be the meat of it. But
Yes. I'm gonna jump into scores.
Sure.
I'm gonna give it 7.5. I think maybe an 8. Let's give it a 7.75. Like, this is like one of the episodes I like a lot. Like, I feel like the season so far has been like hit or miss, and this episode was a hit for me. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I love the interactions. Like, the development of Brain and Climb together was really well done. And of course we got to see Sebas beat down some thugs and assassins.
I
And
did
just
like
be
how
really,
he's like,
he's just really
if someone told me he's the strongest man in the kingdom, I'd believe it.
he said he's gonna do one interaction. Like, he caught the 3 knives with his fingers.
Right.
Like, which first of all, that's just an impressive. But yeah, I can't hold a knife between my fingers. Come on. I like how he's just elegant when he fights too.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that it? Sorry.
Yeah, it's just really.
All right.
It's just a
I'll
fun
give it
episode.
a 7.5. I did like the character interaction. I actually kind of like Climb and Brain now. At first, I thought Climb was kind of annoying, but now it's like, all right, he's just trying to get stronger. He has his reasons. He's determined, even though everyone basically calls him shit. He's still determined. Brain, I actually, he actually shows more than just what nothing. At first, I thought I was like, why is he even here? But it's like, okay, they're starting to bring him in. Thank goodness. I'm still just a bit irked that we didn't get to see anything about Solution. Especially if you're gonna cliffhang me with something, that better show up the next episode. Like, come on, that's I feel that's cheap. It's like, why even?
To me, that makes it feel like it's like a passing thought that'll come up as just like it'll like come up in the next episode, but briefly, and that's it.
Right, but like she literally called him on his magic cell phone to inform. I don't know. I just feel like how it wasn't brought up at all. I was just like, that sucks, but I'm not completely devastated by it.
Yeah. But I think that does it for our review.
That's it. Now give us the spiel.
As always, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified every time we upload. Comment down below, let us know what you thought of the episode, what you didn't like. No confirming or denying theories, as we are anime viewers only, and plenty of others are. And until next time, peace out.
See ya.